Strip 5.6 in the textbook. So again, this is determining where the QRS complex begins and then where it ends. You can see clearly here that we have a thick baseline. And again, that makes it a little bit more problematic, but it does happen. Electromagnetic interference, and we have these kind of really thick baselines, and it's hard to see where things begin and end. So again, troubleshooting is important. Make sure your electrodes are moist when they're on the patient. Switch them out for newer ones if you think the other ones are old. Make sure you're not on bony prominences, and so on and so forth. With respect to determining where it begins and ends, again, I just have a straight edge ruler here. And you're going to just scroll across that isoelectric line and look for that initial upward deflection. So here we don't really have, even though the baseline is thick, we don't really have a negative deflection. We have an initial positive deflection of the QRS complex. And then as you slide on over here, you see the change in direction of the graph right here. So that's the end of your QRS complex. And right here where the straight edge of the ruler is, as I'm sliding away, is the J point, or the point in which the QRS complex and the graph changes direction. That's your J point. So if you actually remember from math in high school and you talk about a tangent of a line, you can see the tangent where we have this great change in direction here. Actually, if I put the ruler this way, you might see it a little bit better. But there's the change in direction right here. And you can see the space under that, the space on the graph, between the graph and the straight edge is pretty much equal on both sides. See if I can do this on this side and on that side. Okay, so that's where the graph changes direction, and that's your J point. And then on this side of the graph here, it becomes a little more flat. And on this side of the graph, this side of the point, I'm sorry, not the graph, the deflection is steep and upward.